The next musket we have here is the Model 1763. And after their defeat in the 7 Years' War, the French really start to look at reorganizing their army and their navy, trying to address the failures that they saw on the battlefield, as well as make improvements to their equipment and their firearms. And one thing they noticed is that the Model 1717 and its later iteration, the Model 1728, were heavy. They were cumbersome, they kind of have a weird shape, they're hard to load and hard to manufacture. So what they come out with is the Model 1763, and this is an incredibly important arm, not only in French history, but also in American history. You often hear these referred to in collector circles as Charleville, and you can see this one is in fact from Charleville. It's marked on the lock, but they're making it at multiple armories, including Toul, Maubeuge, Saint-Étienne. So if you're really talking about these with a professional, you're going to call these the infantry musket models 1763, the fusil d'infanterie. We'll just say the infantry model musket. You also see a few different iterations of this, so like they updated in 1766 and in 68. All in all, they're all 1763s with slight modification. So this is going to be the main arm that takes the French from 1763 all the way up to 1777. But you'll notice those years include the beginning of the American Revolutionary War. This is going to be the main arm, especially as it becomes an older stock, as it becomes outdated with new versions that are going to be sent to the Americans for service during the Revolution. The French send around 117,000 of these over the course of the war. It's a pretty updated arm. Again, it has the normal flintlock system. It's about a 69 caliber weapon, updated with a modern metal ramrod, and much more user-friendly. Unlike earlier iterations of the French musket and of the British musket, it has these nice barrel bands that are spring-mounted, so they're easy to take off the barrel and clean and take apart, unlike, say, a British musket that's mounted with a pin. The other thing that will be important is that this is the musket after the war that the Americans are going to take and copy and make into the Springfield musket. So as you see the American military develop its own weapons after independence, they're all going to be based around this guy. And this one is an important example because ours, and you'll see in our close-up, are stamped, or as we say in the collector world, they're surcharged with US and U states, which are common markings for the Continental Army both during and just after the American Revolution. So this one likely saw service during those years of the American Revolution